Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends where you are watching from at this moment of the day. We remain Global Message TV. Please, it's all about the saga in APC, which a lot of people call crisis, and the APC say there is no crisis. But I begin to ask myself, who does not have eyes, to see and nose to perceive, what is going on in APC. But the other day, I think 2 days ago, I was watching one of the press conference, the interview um, by so many media, which Oshomhole granted after their NWC meeting. He was really jubilating, using that particular opportunity, expressing his happiness and indirectly mocking the opposition by saying they thought that this particular issue would have brought down the APC, not knowing that it has made them stronger than they were. So he said for now, they are, in fact, at that moment, they have come to be one, united again. They have come to be one again and united they also again. So he was so excited, telling the opposition to go and hug transformer because what they thought will never happen in as much as their party is concerned. Even they used that opportunity to reinstall about 2 people they suspended in that same party. So maybe that was a kind of compensation, at that moment. Well, that is not the issue. After that address, we keep, I was surprised the man that spoke not less than 20 minutes, thereabout, entertaining the press and the public, responding, so eloquent and proud that day. But the subsequent video I watched, he even refused after the court, decision on the postponement 2 days ago. I was surprised seeing Oshomhole not even granting a interview, not even allow the press to ask him any question. Rather, his response was they should go and ask the court. I was like, is this Oshomhole or another person? At this moment, Oshomhole, who the other day entertained these people, in fact hosted them for not less than 15 minutes or 20 minutes, could not even say nothing on this one again. What is going on in APC? Today, it looks like they have reconciled. Tomorrow, it gets worse. None of these fashion want to, agree with other. No, none of them want to surrender. But to me, I was thinking that the president, mean the #1 member of that party, should have bring his house together, reconcile them and tell them what he thinks should be done. And, they do one thing. Either they remove him or they allow him be. Instead of them continuing, messing up. Because I was listening to one of them also, the one they called Kingsley somebody, while he was talking, he was like Oshomhole is even making the opposition stronger again. The people that thought that they are no more, so for that reason they are not going to accommodate him anymore to continue being the national chairman of All Progressive Congress. But what my take is why is all these things happening? Could it be that, God, like many of other people are saying, God is answering the prayers of the people? He wants to, like during the time of, I think the Israelites, at a point when they were building the Tower of Babylon, I think at a point God changed their language. So when they wanted to build it to heaven, God changed their language, So when they are asked to bring block, they will bring a nail. When they are asked to bring a nail, they will bring a wood. Their language was like twisted. They couldn't understand nothing again, because they were like trying to challenge God. So could it be what is going on now? That God is twisting their language, their thinking, their understanding, their reasoning, that they can't even realize, what is facing them or what they are bringing to themselves as a party. What do you think, guys, that is happening in APC right now, and what do you think is going to be the resultant effects of what is going on in APC now? I'm going to tag 2 videos, of this party, this ruling party. From what you are going to hear and deduce from these 2 videos I'm going to tag here, I think I want you please to tell me what you think. What is the state of this particular party now, and where it's going to end, and what is going to result comes 2023, because all this their fight is nothing but 2023. Who will be the chairman and start eating where this one stopped, or whether this one is going to continue to still eat. Because so many people were like, I can't Oshomhole go. He's been chairman of the Labour. He's been two-term governor of 8 years. He's been also the national. I think he should be satisfied to sit and advise other people. Why is he still struggling, appealing and making troubles with all these other people? While other people are saying, well, allow him to, exhaust his channel. So I don't know what you guys think about it. My concern is not even what is going on among them, but my concern is I want you, my people, my viewers, my brothers and my sisters, my fellow countrymen, to tell me what you think. Let us predict where this thing is ending. What is the resultant effect? What is going to be the fate of these people on what they are fighting? Because they are fighting nothing but 2023, who is going to be the presidential candidate of APC. That is it all. Nothing. That's what they are fighting for. And a lot of people are saying that he's nepotic, he's authoritative. So don't fail to subscribe, don't fail to share to other people, don't fail to watch this video.
Can you move it? Can you move it? Can you move it? There's no space for someone. Meeting probably put it because this way. But I can say for instance, the national vice chairman,
You were around in the morning. We had a very successful takeoff. As they say, the money shows the day. I am sure for those of you who were present in the morning, you listened to my comments and you saw the reaction of all members. And we have a much fuller house today than we have had for a long time. We showed a renewed interest and renewed vigor on the part of all the NWC members to see that we provide the necessary leadership to rebuild the unity within the ranks of the NWC. because if the head is divided, the bottle cannot stand. You are still with me here, my dear brother, Victor Gedam. You are seeing Mustafa, you are seeing Jimobi, you are seeing Northwest, Docetra, you are seeing welfare officer is so short. You can see. Because people always think I'm a short man. I have people who are more shorter than me. So, but we met today and we've taken a couple of decisions. And when I announced them, it answers the questions that you posed. It's because of our work. We've had very challenging tenure since we assumed office on the 24th of June 2018. And because of this process, we build friendship, we build the spirits of collegiality. We've also have our test moments. And people have had issues they feel strong about. And as a result, NWC took some decisions that affected my friend and brothers, distinguished Senator Lawal Shaibu, who is the Deputy National Secretary, Deputy National Chairman, North. And at the point, NWC had a reason to suspend him. Today we have reviewed the conditions that led to that. I will believe that in the spirit, our renewed commitment to build unity and true reconciliation, we as leaders of the party elected at the convention, we should lead by example. And that means for those who we think has offended the system, we have chosen to lift the suspension so that Senator Lawal Shaibu can resume his duties as Deputy National Chairman North. We also resolved to review the matter of Inua Abdulkadiri, Vice Chairman, who is the National Vice Chairman Northwest. By the same spirit, NWC were unanimous that we have also lifted the suspension and he resumes work with immediate effect. So, with these two decisions, the two members of the NWC who were suspended, their suspension has now been lifted. And with the spirit of conversation, I am sure the opposition will be so disappointed, because I'm sure some of them have passed some bandage and plaster, POP around, believing that there's going to be fighting and all that. What binds us together is much stronger than the little issues that cause misunderstanding. I believe that the All Progressive Congress is much more than the sum total of all the intrigues that you hear. And on my part, I've asked everyone and they have accepted whatever they consider to be my own shortcomings. I asked for forgiveness and they have forgiven. And whatever I consider to be anyone's shortcomings that irritated me, I have also forgiven. And this is the way it should be. It can only be abnormal when people know how to fight and they don't know how to settle. And we recognize that if we have reasons to suspend any one of us, if the purpose was to terminate the person, we should have used the word terminate. Suspension cannot be forever. So if we try to make the point, we believe those points have been made. And if our overall leader, the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, has had to spend the man-hour he has spent listening to individual governors, meeting with the governors as a group, that is All Progressive Governors Forum, and meeting with NWC as he has met with us, meeting with me each time I ask for the audience to discuss party issues. We have to help to lessen those burdens by ourselves taking the initiative to do what we are elected to do, to provide united, cohesive, progressive leadership for our party. And I'm so happy that we have done that. I was also humbled. We went to court yesterday. What was reported more was the fact that the court granted a stay of execution that suspended me as chairman by a lower court. But more profound for me was the remark of the judge when he said, and I think I tried to quote him, political parties in Nigeria should learn to manage their differences in-house. That were the powerful words of that judge. And if a judge, going beyond just pronouncing of who is right or wrong, give us such a worthy, such a clear, rigorous advice, I am humbled, and I believe all my colleagues are humbled. Yeah. That is why, my dear friend, because they portrayed us. I saw Chad at this point say they don't know who is the chairman. That one court says is the acting chairman. Another court says I should return to my chairmanship. So who is going to stay on the stool? I'm sure when they see us, you can see that I'm still taller than him. It's part of his cap. So I am very happy with the outcome of the decision. Number two, we've also decided. I talk about lifting the suspension, right? Yes. We've also decided that we are going to request for a meeting with the Minister of Health, because our party, as I said, should go beyond being a platform for election. Government elected on our platform is accountable not only to Nigeria, it's also accountable to the party, including ministers appointed by that government. So with regards to the issue of coronavirus and the reported cases of people who are affected, it is clear that those flying into Nigeria from countries that are heavily affected are the ones that have been identified as, that may have contracted this virus. And we are like, we need to have a conversation as a party with the Minister of Health to tell us why we must continue to allow flight into Britain and out of Britain, given that we have just had a case on Lagos of somebody who came in from outside. We had one who came in from Italy, and it is clear that even America has blocked Europe from flight to America. Is there any particular reason why we should not share the fears of America when they stop European airlines from flight to Nigeria? Should we not protect ourselves given our limited medical facilities? Should we wait until we have a pandemic of a level that we can't manage before we take the decision? As they say, prevention is better than cure. So we as a party also resolve that the Honorable Minister of Health do need to explain to us why we should not go beyond where we are now, proactively protecting us from possible spread, which might be difficult to combat. We want to be alive more than anything else to be able to provide progressive governance. So going forward, we want to engage on the big issues. We want Nigeria to read stories about APC debate on the economy, APC debate on the drop in oil price and how that will affect the budget and what we are going to do differently to deliver on the critical promises that we have made. Those are the issues Nigerians expect. And we want to be able to provide that leadership in the APC rather than Nigerians wondering who is the chairman, who is the secretary, who is the treasurer, who is suspended, who is lifted. We want lawyers to help us engage on international negotiations if they can on behalf of Nigeria, not lawyers helping to say who sacked who rightly or wrongly. We've also resolved that we are going to withdraw all cases in court that any member of the National Working Committee is involved in, so that we must lead by example. And we have shown that we can forgive ourselves, and therefore we do not need the courts to help us resolve what we are capable of resolving. And with the new brains that have come to join the leadership of the party, we are better placed. Now we have a full house. When the deputy national chairman, vice chairman, Northwest coming in, we now have a full house. And of course, we have filled the vacancy from the Southwest. So we have a full house. And the more, as they say, the merrier. So I want to thank you for spending almost the whole of your day here. And I want to believe that you will have more positive headlines than negative headlines. I have told you the much I want to say, and I think you have enough to write about. And I will beg with you that you do not turn this to an interrogation session.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The name of the judge that sat in issue. That sat in issue. The first judge found you.
Okay, sir, give us your reaction. This is coming ahead of a very crucial next meeting. Give us your reaction.
Where is it coming?
This delay in judgment.
Well, you have to appreciate that this is not something I have control over. We have approached the court, and the court has said we should wait, and we have to wait. That's it.
So that's fine. That's okay. That's okay.
Mr. Osito Okechukwu, a member of the APC.
Okay. What's your take on what just transpired yesterday? And what's the implication of this looking at the next meeting scheduled for tomorrow?
No, what my group, our position is that we are trying to tell our national leader the greater respect we have for him, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that the issue or the affliction that bedeviled the APC is not 2023 virus. That is Oshomhole virus. That we unanimously and consensually elected Comrade Adams Oshomhole as national chairman of the APC 2 years ago. And since then, going through our scorecard, what he has succeeded in doing is to revive and resurrect the People's Democratic Party, a party that was then almost collapsing, and that he never, to our own understanding, read the APC Constitution. If Comrade had read the APC Constitution, he could have been more collegiate, he could have been less despotic, he could have been less dictatorial in the management of the party. The outcome is that we lost valuable governorship seats in Adamawa, in Bauchi, in Zamfara, in Sokoto State, and these were our strongholds. And we lost valuable seats in other states of the Federation because of the mismanagement of the primaries. And for anybody now to say that for some of us who are saying that our chairman should honorably resign, we are not saying that because we don't like him. We like him. But we are saying that the mismanagement of the party is getting to an extent that we cannot condone. Check, for instance, what we came here for today. When the ward in Sokoto suspended Barrister Inua Abdulkadri, he ratified the suspension. So what is wrong that the award suspended you? The ward is the base level of membership of our party. That is the APC Constitution. So we cannot continue this way. Let him, we respect him, we have high regards for him, but let him honorably resign so that the party can pick the pieces and we'll move forward.
What is the name of that your group? You said your group, sir.
We are ordinary members of the APC who want the party to remain progressive and to gather itself to give the Nigerian people the good governance. So our own is about the good of the country and the development of our dear country.
So you are happy that the court is delaying this process and tomorrow NEC is holding?
No. The court, we never expected the court to do otherwise, because if you are not a member of a union, you cannot preside over that union. That's simply what we came for. Nobody will say that he was not suspended in his ward level, because those who suspended him, their names are in the registry of the INEC. It's a valid names of executive of a ward in the circle. So it's not about that. We do not expect the court to do anything different. Thank you very much.
What's your name again?
Mr. Osita Okechukwu, a member of the APC.
Sorry very much. Former local government chairman. And my name is Comrade Musa Oshomhole from Benue State. I'm a chieftain of this party. You see, it's so very unfortunate that Osita Okechukwu will come before the press and open his mouth and said all sorts of things. If you know Osita Okechukwu very well, he's a betrayer of the highest order. You know, the party, the APC as a political party, we have a constitution, and the constitution is explicit. If he can stand before the press and say that the whole national chairman, whom everybody adore, somebody that is well intelligent and well schooled, can say that he did not know the constitution of the party, where him himself is presiding, so very unfortunate. Today, all of us across the breadth and length of Nigeria, we came here in solidarity with the national chairman of APC, Comrade Oshomhole. And to our greater dismay, this morning, when the first panel sat, they said the second panel are the ones who do the responsibility with the Oshomhole's case. But to our greatest surprisation, they came back to tell us that a date will be communicated. But however, we cannot question the court, the judiciary. We have hope in them, and we are aware that what happened is in fact, to us, it has never happened since the history of the political party, where a ward that have a total number of 27 and just 7 members, 7 members will sit down to say that a whole national chairman of a party is being suspended. Well, even a child, a people, they will know that that one alone it cannot stand the test of time. So we are here, and we know that the judiciary will give the needful. And I want to tell the APC members and Nigeria to disregard whatever Osita Okechukwu have said. Osita Okechukwu is so very unfortunate. It's because he is being paid by his paid masters. People that are interested to see that the political party of ours, a great party of APC, let it be scattered, is one of them. If you look at Osita Okechukwu, he's from a state that even he cannot even boast that in his local government, in his ward, he cannot even, in poly unit, he did not even deliver. I can tell you, I am from Benue State, from Mohimi local government, from my ward. I can showcase the result of my election, right from the presidency down to the councillorship.
Well, sir, we hear that people have said that the president, Muhammadu Buhari, is abandoning Adams Oshomhole. He should have intervened before this time. What's it?
It's not true. He's not abandoning Adams Oshomhole. He's a leader of the political party. And as we're talking right now, I think any moment from now, you see that the leaders of the parties that are meeting at that level, he's solidly behind the Comrade National Chairman of our party. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I have something to...
My name is Comrade Musa Oshomhole.
Let me praise Ogewonyi, a former minister of this country. I listened to Osita just now. I'm so pained that people are bringing personal interest to this discussion because of Osita lost his senatorial seat. That anger, that animosity, that pain is bringing this to this discussion of the national chairman. I'm disappointed, a man of his age and caliber. What's on ground is very simple. A small group from the ward, 7 men out of 27 members of the ward, suspending national chairman is at variance with our constitution. It's not and void. It's a nullity. And we are happy the court will meet soon to say the same, that this is not going to stand. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm a lawyer, former member of the House of Representatives, and national delegates of the APC. What we have seen today is just justice delayed. And you know what they say about justice delayed. We believe justice will be done in this case. The truth will come out. And what is on trial generally is the future of the party, of the APC. And if you will, the legacy of President Muhammadu Buhari. That is what is on trial. Not just about Adams Oshomhole. The future of the party is on trial, of the APC is on trial. And then the whole issue of justice is now in the public opinion. It's now in the public sphere. And we expect that even the judiciary will acquit itself in this trial. Because I'm Honorable Abdul Oro. I'm a lawyer, a former member of the House of Representatives, a former executive director of the Civil Liberties Organization, and a former journalist like you.
Well, quickly tell me the implication of what happened today.
Well, as I said, it is justice denied.
Oh, okay.
It is justice delayed. And I think if the intention is to influence subsequent events, I think it's an act of injustice. Right. But we expect that justice will be done in this case.
Thank you.